And we're back. Ruins of Sarah spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of our screen, fighting for his tournament life. It's the Panda Bear. It's the Orange Bear, but not Panda Bear me, the Protoss. Panda Gaming, desRow.
And his opponent. Yeah, down here in the bottom right, we got our green Zerg player. He is
1F Pro, zamzx. All right. We've got Bus Driver in the chat asking the important questions. Where are my glasses? They're upstairs. Now with that answer, we can continue on to StarCraft. We've got one gas this time around from desRow. I did play this map on vertical positions before and ended up going for the 2 gas very fortuitously. And again, fortuitously. Not having that Stargate move over here. Going to be able to take this expansion quite quickly. And not even a core in sight. Going to go ahead and get that core after the expansion. And this is that nice middle of the road build that we all know and love from Protoss. On the other side of the map, we've got a really fast evolution chamber. Ooh.
Things are gonna get fun. Evolution chamber means overlord drops, among other things. So yeah, we're gonna see how Zan makes use of this. He's got
Ooh, Pro coming in though.
Whoa,
Good scope.
okay. Yeah, whoa, psych. Evolution chamber means Zerg melee attacks level 1. This is gonna be a super fast melee attacks build then. desRow gets the scout.
Oh, he sees it upgrading and everything. Oh, man. But what if he was just upgrading that for a short amount of time? So he's like, oh, I'm not going to expect drops because it's there for the upgrade. Then cancels it. It's wrong. Oh, no, Zamzy. Oh, no, he's got 4 workers just following another worker around. Oh, no. Everyone wants to be a supervisor. No, you actually have to just work, guys. The supervisor is watching you from a top-down perspective, making sure that you continue to mine. There is no, there's no hierarchical system of management in the Zerg. It is, sort of socialistic, almost communistic, really, sort of communal in a way, hive-minding it. But on the other side of the map, governmental structure of the Zerg aside, we do have a couple of gateways coming out. No tech chosen just yet. So just getting into that strong army position. Maybe throwing out some sentries. Yep, there we go. First one is on the way. A lot of gas for desRow here. Is moving close to that 300 marker of gas.
Mm-hmm. He's going to have to start making some tech decisions soon enough. Might just be sentries. I mean, having scouted a fast, if you scout the Evo Chamber Wiggling, I think you have to think fast lings, especially when you, or fast ling upgrades, especially when you don't see anything else like Rotron or anything. And yeah, we see the lings streaming across the map. They're going to absolutely tear down pretty much anything they come into contact with. And yeah, I mean, sentries, they're going to do great against it. So desRow could start morphing them in. He's been committed to adepts, but yeah, the ling's going to start doing their damage here, or trying to.
Yeah, adepts still are going to two-shot the lings.
It's up here. It's a combination. I knew it. I was right all along. desRow doesn't seem to... desRow is not in the right position for this at all. His Mothership Core is trying to defend the ramp.
Warping in the main, though. He saw the lings, and then he didn't see them.
Nice.
And that was all he needed to see. So, coming in, sees this drop coming through here. Adept's going to be able to chase this down. Ooh! The Sentry's going to be able to keep the lings on one particular side, keep them in the main. Nicely done. This is an excellent defense here from desRow. Going to go ahead and let those lings in for the rest of that. And, following it up, if at first your cheese doesn't succeed, go ahead and expand to a gold base in the middle of the map, I believe is the common idiom known by all and loved.
It doesn't matter where the gold base is. If it's there, you go for it.
Yep.
And, yeah, that is a rule Zams seems to live his life by. But yeah, he hasn't been committing too heavily to this, other than the pretty early gas moment in for fast +1 melee. He hasn't built that many Zerglings, so he hasn't hurt his economy too badly. But
Scouts his
still
attack
more of a
through.
commitment than desRow's made, and yeah, he's gonna have something to deal with this.
Yeah, he's gonna have the roaches in time here. At least 4 of them to start. That's really what you need to deal with the adepts. But problem is the force fields are gonna be quite nice as well. You know, sort of pushing those roaches out of range. The only thing that's gonna save you there is the fact that adepts and roaches have the same range, so it's all sentry tickling all the way down. Ravager move, nicely done, but gonna get picked off right away and just hang out because you can, taking that hit directly to the face, and you're like, I don't care, actually. I'm going to take that Ravager hit. A roach coming from the north. What could that be, desRow?
Where's that coming from?
For a moment. Where are these units coming from? I sense some foul plot afoot. Or a hand, or whatever you might have.
Oh yeah, there's the Observer, he's found that. desRow's Observer Control on point today, possibly even in the top 3 of Observer Control in Canada.
Absolutely, top 3 Observer in Canada. Very nice.
Yeah, zamzx morphing in a couple of Ravagers. He wants to put a bit of pressure onto this third base from desRow. And yeah, desRow, despite banking quite a lot of gas for a while, didn't seem quite sure what he wanted to do with his tech. Maybe waiting for zamzx to commit to a tech path, but now Rocket Spade coming in. He's got a couple of Immortals.
Wait a minute.
And,
okay, there it is. I was like, where the heck is the Mothership Core? It is way out of position. What is it doing over there? It is in the...
Where is it?
Wow. It was in the middle, bottom middle. I was like, oh man, good, he's got pounds for pound overcharge, and then just nothing went down. It's like, oh, he's being really conservative. I was like, wait a minute. What the hell is the Mothership Core? It was way out of position over there. This attack does get defended quite nicely without the Mothership Core, so good on you, desRow. Holding that without even the Mothership Core. Nicely done. And getting those Disruptor out. Very nice.
Oh, yeah. The Purification Novas will be online pretty soon. But you know what? Lings actually do pretty well against Disruptors because they're difficult to hit without also decimating your own units, really. And nice.
Oh my god, what phenomenal force fields there.
Ravagers and Roaches.
Loses pretty much nothing and really hits the army hard from zamzx. But that economy is looking quite nice. zamzx is able to make that happen. Oh my god, and he's going for another gold base. You know?
Yeah, why not?
2 gold bases are better than 1, I heard. And it looks like zamzx heard that same thing. Oh my god, the flanks are real.
Whoa, look at that. Surrounding the army.
Phenomenal. Oh my god.
Those
Ravagers coming through here. Ooh, that was a really big disruptor hit though. That was a really big disruptor hit. So
no, he's not moving the Mothership Core.
Oh, Mothership Core lost. Is such a back and forth battle here. Both players at about equal supply after all that, but the economy is in favor of desRow right now. So he's going to be looking to just be totally fine after all of this. Doesn't even kill the photon cannon with that. Oh!
4 Ravagers go down. Another just one.
Just one. Oh my god. These disruptors absolutely saved desRow's life. Excellently done there. Getting super crazy value out of them. 7 and 5 kills on each of them, and a lot of those were Ravagers.
Yeah, and those expensive units, 100.
Ooh, in the meantime, a little bit of Adept harass on the other side of the map here. While all this is going on.
I mean, yeah, these Adepts have been just teleporting between bases. He's fighting a Queen right now. They've won 6 kills, and 3 kills, so most of those are workers. A couple of Lings, a couple of Ravagers just trading themselves off while zamzx moves the rest of his arm back to actually deal with this Adept harass before it gets much worse. And oh man, they get away just in time.
Yeah, with such low hit point here, they are going to get cleaned up by the Queen, but it's going to take a while. Man, that is a bit of a rough scenario. So we've got overall Zam on 1, 2, 3, 4 bases, 2 of them being gold bases. The main initial base is, I don't know, it's pretty much half mined out. I mean, there are a couple of minerals left over. Can't click on them right now to be absolutely sure. But in the meantime, we do have on the other side of the map desRow going ahead and being in a really nice position here. After that, nice disruptor shots. By the way, desRow, says Zams. And desRow, probably a little bit frustrated right now. Seemed a little bit sensitive to the lagulation, but looks like he's in good spirits, throwing out the XD face with the TY. And just a little bit of friendly banter between both players. Looks like it's another solo cast. It's okay, Trig. It's okay. The internets are not your fault. They have a mind of their own. I, of all people, should know this. Thank you all viewers for being nice and patient. And of course, thank you to the players for being patient as well. A lot of times this stuff is out of our hands. 5 workers killed with those adepts. And just desRow looking in a dominating position economically, army-wise, supply-wise, and a lot of it was due to those disruptor shots. For a while he was ahead in economy, but you know, he was having trouble on the army front, and that first disruptor, just getting those shots off, allowed to stall long enough for the next disruptor to come off. Really nice adept harass. Going to continue that adept harass right here. And +2 melee coming in for Zems. So he's going to have to try and get something done with that. But it's going to be quite difficult indeed. So going to go ahead and have his nice little disruptor ball. Blink disruptor. What is this, PvP? What's going on over here? And a couple links, and go ahead and do some scouting. Nicely done. Finds gold base number 1. Still doesn't know about gold base number 2. It is not an easily predictable thing, but he might accidentally bump into it over here. Workers being transferred. Yes, he will see it. And now all of the element of surprise is out of the bag. desRow's going to start wailing on these workers just a bit. 6 workers killed in all. Very nice control, going to keep those alive. It's the advantage of going against this composition. You can effectively keep that Warp Prism alive forever as long as you keep dodging those corrosive file shots. And it's really difficult for the Zerg player because they have to just deal with this constant harass. Ooh, nicely dodged that first Purification Nova. Second one getting a nice big hit off. Well done. Flank coming in the meantime over to the side is very difficult. Really good disruptor shots coming off and keeping them nice and safe off to the side is desRow. Looks like one of them is about to go down. All these stalkers getting surrounded, but it looks like there's just too much. desRow in a phenomenal position. That's GG, says Zamzx. And welcome back to ASL. desRow is currently up 1 game. Zam is behind. And we are on the loser's match. The loser of this match becomes a supreme loser and must be ejected immediately from the group. We have here, spawning in the top left-hand corner of Lerilac Crest, the orange Protoss. Panda Gaming, desRow.
And his opponent is over here in the green. He's playing Zerg, and his name is
1F Pro zamzx.
So a little bit of a fake out by desRow, just threatening a cannon rush. Of course, zamzx doesn't know there's no forge. Forge opening's a little bit less common in Legs of the Void, anyway. And zamzx, oh, his signature's Z once again. He's gonna try and go for a 3 hatch 4 pull, which is one of the reasons why he wants to try and pull that drone, because he didn't have much other option other than stopping it happening in the first place for really halting a cannon rush. So, yeah, overall, zamzx looks like he's gone away with a pretty greedy opening. Pull goes down.
Yeah, 2 hatch before pull.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, desRow's managed to at least get his next down before Cybercore, before any kind of 2 gas crazy tech, any of that comes in. So yeah, looks fairly normal and sets up for a nice long macro game.
Absolutely, and Lilac Crest, one of those maps where you can get the nice long macro game. We aren't spawning in those cross positions that so often facilitate that kind of a game, but you can sort of move out and expand downward for both of these players. Very much possible. Nice scout for desRow there, getting a good eye on absolutely everything. So he's got all the tools, he's got everything that he needs. Will he make the correct choice?
Well, he's already made one correct choice, and that is building an Adept. It's going to be able to take out this drone if nothing else.
Unfortunately, though, incorrect choice, building a Stalker. That's not an Adept. Bit of a problem there.
Needs some holes in his play to fix. He's also building 2 probes. Again, these aren't Stalkers, Adepts even.
Yeah, they aren't even Adepts.
Core, that's not an Adept.
Not an Adept.
And you
think about all the Adepts you could have right now if you had sacrificed. That's 100 gas. That's 4 Adepts. 4 Adepts are way better than a Mothership
Imagine
Core.
if this Adept was 5 Adepts. It could happen.
Yeah. If one was 5, then it would be more, but it's not. It's one of those tough scenarios that you don't expect to happen. Nice target firing there.
Real though, yeah. This is actually some really solid play by this Adept.
Oh, I love this.
Oh man, focusing on the lava?
Yep.
Man, that's sick.
Yeah, and it's much more useful to do. Gets that second worker. Oh, almost a third. Some larva. Nice bit of harassment.
Yeah.
desRow's looking excellent to start off this match. He's got the economic lead in a major way against this Zerg player. Even though Zerg went for that super greedy opening with the 2 hatch before pool, is going to make a Baneling nest and start building Zerglings here. Ooh, this is not going to be expected at all.
Yeah, desRow's going for 3rd base, a little bit of greed here. And zamzx.
This might be just what zamzx needs.
Yeah, it might. I mean, there's one pylon there. If you bust that down, then obviously it can't be pylon overcharged. One of those gates, maybe both of them would be depowered. I don't think that pylon on the bottom of the Nexus is within range to power the warp gate, and then he just busts up straight through the ramp.
So much great scouting at the beginning of the game from desRow, and it all gets thrown away here.
Yeah.
So smart from Zem here. Zem's just going to go ahead and say, okay, so you think I'm going greedy because that's what you scout, and I'm just going to stop drone production completely at 28 drones. That's barely crazy. 1 base economy. Never mind 3 hatches. The amount of units here are going to be so ridiculously unexpected.
desRow's moving out with a bunch of Adepts as well.
Ooh.
That could have a little bit of a base trade. Yeah, it could work out for him. zamzx is moving forwards. Oh, desRow sees it with the Mothership Core. Baneling's coming in. They're going to rally queue onto this pylon. Bunch of sentries. They're
oh, no.
Let it go off.
Execution not what it would hope to be there from zamzx. In the meantime,
across the map,
uses 10 drones.
Slaughtering.
Oh no! All right, so the Lings are through. This is pretty critical. Tries to warp in, does not manage to pull it off. Gonna stop this +1 hopefully. That is a pretty big difference if he starts warping in Zealots. Gonna come over here and get some kills with the Banelings. Gonna surround these units at home. In the meantime, losing just about every single drone ever. This is such a weird scenario. Oh, force field goes down a bit late. Oh no.
zamzx is fully committing to this base trade.
Absolutely.
Across the map, he's just completely ignoring these Adepts. But desRow, he still has those 3 Nexuses. He's got the Mothership Core, and he's got some fantastic tools in a base race such as this is.
Yeah, and he's running through over here. A lot of Lings, though. All of these probes are vulnerable. This Adept is going to go down pretty quickly. Oh, no, the helping of the probes might be able to save it. Ooh, that is a dead Adept. Coming down, just staying wherever that Mothership Core is not. Luckily, it has a lot of energy, but it's still going to be really difficult. It looks like Zem has been able to hold on to this drone count for quite a long time, but he doesn't have enough to build another one. Yeah, he's sending everything home.
He's sending it back.
Ben?
No, he had the drones going across the map for a second, but I think he was just running away from the Adepts.
What a strange game we've got here. I like desRow's position, though. 27 worker, he's got the 3 Nexus. It just was working out really nicely that all these Adepts ended up being across the map at the time. Ooh, nice bit of a surround here. The Baneling gets splash damage off on most of these Adepts, but it's not going to be enough. Adepts are pretty good. GG, well played. desRow takes it 2-0. And we're ready to move on to our decider match next.